years ago, a man's fantasy became reality in a form never seen before. Kitchen Stadium, a giant cooking arena. The motivation for spending this fortune to create Kitchen Stadium was to encounter new original cuisines, which could be called true artistic creations.
I want a cuisine!
To realize his dream, he secretly started choosing the top chefs of various styles of cooking. And he named his men the Iron Chefs, the invincible men of culinary skills. Iron Chef Japanese is Masaharu Morimoto. Iron Chef French is Hiroyuki Sakai. Iron Chef Chinese is Chen Kenichi. And Masahiko Kobe is Iron Chef Italian. Kitchen Stadium is the arena where Iron Chefs await the challenges of master chefs from around the world. Both the Iron Chef and Challenger have 1 hour to tackle the theme ingredient of the day. Using all their senses, skills, creativity, they're to prepare artistic dishes never tasted before. And if ever a challenger wins over the Iron Chef, he or she will gain the people's ovation and fame forever. Every battle, reputations are on the line in Kitchen Stadium, where master chefs pit their artistic creations against each other. What inspiration does today's challenger bring? And how will the Iron Chef fight back? The heat will be on!
Coming to you live from our top secret broadcasting bunker here in the heart at Area 52, here in the heart of the Nevada desert, which I saw something today on Drudge Report, and I actually have a picture of it that was, it was very troubling for me. Let me show you the picture here so you know what I'm talking about. This was actually very, very, very troubling to me. This is from China. And if you've been following any of the news that's been going on, this showed up at Drudge Report, I think, yesterday. And this is a Google Earth image, or somebody found this. I don't know who it was. Probably, hopefully, the Pentagon found it long before some guy in his pajamas found it while looking at Google Earth. But this is a satellite image over China. And of all these weird, crazy lines that have been carved into the wilderness area somewhere in China. It has a name. I wouldn't be able to pronounce it right anyway if I remembered it. And the speculation on Drudge Report was that this was a testing ground for China where they would launch missiles. And the speculation is, at least by some people, I don't know if this is accurate or not, but it's troubling. If it's true, it's troubling to me. Because apparently they're trying to teach missiles how to read street formations, street layouts. This is what's being reported. Again, whether it's true or not, I don't know. But anyway, they're trying to teach missiles how to, it's almost like they're trying to teach them how to read a map. Okay, you go down Main Street 3 blocks, and then you turn left, and it's the house on the left. The troubling part is that this little etching that's in the Chinese wilderness matches the exact street layout of Area 52, where our top secret broadcasting bunker is, deep in the heart of the Nevada desert. And it looks to me like they're trying to be able to tell a missile how to go and bomb our top secret broadcasting bunker. Putting the fun in fundamentalism, having a little laugh on at your expense. This is Pastor Mike, and I'm here, and I'm online, and as you can see, I am alive. I did not shoot myself over the weekend or anything like that, but I had more fun than a barrel of monkeys. We went out into southern Missouri, almost to the Arkansas border, a little town called Caulfield, Missouri. And we hunted out there for 2 days, attended church with the man who owns the property I was hunting on. He pastors a little church down there. His name is Ron, and Pastor Ron and I have known each other for years, and I preached a revival for him, not last year, but I think year before last. But I've been going down to his place every year, deer hunting, deer season. He has a lot of acreage down there, a lot of pasture land, and he's got some deer stands set up. I carry a blind with me. It's one of these tent blinds. It's all camouflage, and I sit inside that thing in my comfortable chair with soda pop and candy and snacks of different kinds, and I just sit there holding my rifle, acting like I'm doing something. Every now and then, I'll try to kill a deer. Saturday, I saw about 4 doe that ran in my direction. I was in a good spot, and I saw about 4 doe over there, and I shot at one doe, one poor, helpless doe. I shot at her 3 times and missed. 3 times. And so anyway, but it was a lot of fun, no matter what. My son shot at a buck, and he wasn't sure if he hit it or not. So we went looking for it and couldn't find it. But we had a lot of fun. We really did, and it's good to be gone, but it's good to be back here at our top secret broadcast. And apparently the Chinese know what it looks like because they've etched out the compound in in their missile training. They're trying to train missiles how to bomb our secret location. And so anyway, I had somebody call me on the phone here a while back, and they said they were talking to somebody, and they said, "Is that really like a top secret broadcasting compound they don't want anybody to know about?" And they said, no, it's just kidding. It's just a joke. Anyway, if you watch the beginning of the broadcast, you've figured out where I got the music from. I used to watch this show all the time. It's one of these Japanese imports that they had to overdub into English, and it's just fun to watch. And I can tell you that Japanese people do not eat the way that Americans and Europeans eat. They don't eat the way Kenyans eat. I can tell you that too. But anyway, that's kind of where I got the idea for I just liked the song, and so I incorporated that. I thought I'd share that with you today. Anyway, good to be here today, and hope that you're watching. We are online, and we are live, and we are activated, and I am awaiting your responses at Watchman Community. There's a few people there, and glad for you to be joining in today. And also, if you're watching from PastorMikeOnline.com, you can write in a response or some sort of question or something like that. I have some that are already in the queue. I have some already there, which reminds me, I said the word queue, that's British. I had a phone call yesterday. Let me finish this thought. But anyway, if you want to write in a question or a response or something like that, feel free to. And if you just want to send me an email, it is pastormikeonline@gmail.com. pastormikeonline@gmail.com. Don't send me a paragraph. Don't send me an article. Don't send me a video to watch. Just make a simple comment or ask a simple question. If it's too much to read, I won't be able to get to it today. But anyway, it reminded me of an interesting phone call that I had yesterday. And I hated how I did this. I hated how I ended it. And I'm being honest, I let my flesh get in the way a little bit. There are some things that I tolerate and some things I don't. And I had a fellow call me yesterday from London. He was a cab driver, he said he was a born-again Christian. I'm not doubting the man's faith. But he caught me first thing in the morning yesterday, and I'm trying to sip my coffee and trying to get my day's business planned out. And I was very nice to him. I said, he wanted to tell me a long story, and I said, well, let me just kind of hurry you along here and get to your point. His point was that he knew, and he could prove it, that the King James Bible was not the Word of God. He said that in 1609, when the translators finished translating, that a fellow by the name of Francis Bacon came in and took the manuscript and rewrote it, edited it, changed it, added stuff here, took away stuff there, did it in secret, in private, so nobody knew about it. And then handed it over to the king and said, here you go, kingy boy. Here's your new Bible, printed up exactly the way it is. And he said, I cut him off and I said, that never happened. Oh, yeah, it did. I have proof. I said, no, you don't have any proof that it happened. It never happened. You weren't there. There's no documents from that time that says that. There's some conspiracy nutcases out on the internet that don't like God and don't like Bible Christianity, and they don't like the Bible. And so they're the ones putting out the idea that the Bible is a Rosicrucian, Masonic, Francis Bacon attempt at putting out secret information out there. But it's not true. But he said, oh, yeah, it is true, and I have proof. I said, no, you don't. You don't have any proof. And then I told him, I said, look, I said, what you're not going to do